How many tunes do they each need to? Yo. Hello. So I started Love is Blind. The soccer dude gotta be loving that this Chris guy is actually a cartoon villain. Dude. So true. So true. So true. Dude, I was so sure after. So you watched it now, but like before all the episodes were released, the soccer guy was clearly the like villain. And it was like, okay, maybe this season's going to be kind of boring. And then yeah, in the last couple episodes, that Chris guy is yeah, I mean you put it well. Literally cartoonish. Like it almost doesn't even seem real. Like he's an actor or something. It's the worst possible look. It just blows my mind that a human would. Oh, okay. All right. So a quick little reload. Hey, how do you accept quests without clicking them and turning them in? With Rested XP. It's an add-on. Update details? Oh, okay. Done. It's done. Oh, I might be like crittered, like hard crittered. All right, cool. You'll never guess what caused this details error? Yeah, I think you're right, because I have no idea how add-ons work, so I doubt I could ever guess it no matter what. Max, how many sets of 90s do you have already? I have 2 90s. I might do another one today if I'm bored. I'm not in a rush or anything. I also have no required characters. I just like leveling in a few to vibe it out. The devs coded in a doomsday clock so the add-on would kill itself at noon today. What? Okay. All right, well, it's updated, so we should be good. All right, so on my DK, I'm going to do like a little swoop here. Check some worldies. That's looking good. That's an eye level increase. Your spells and abilities have a chance to unleash vines that search for your target. Enemies struck. This looks like the kind of trinket that is unbelievably worse than its eye level. Like, it's 230, but like an item level 160 trinket would be better. What else we got here? Ooh, big chest increase. Already have a 2-hander. Okay, so far looking crazy. Second ring upgrade, although these are unique equipped, I think, so I actually can't equip a second one of those. And Harandar. Do the World Quest list add-ons still work? Are those broken? I realize I don't have one with my current UI. Kind of want to put one on. All right, what's a good one? I use World Quest tab. Seems to me the most well integrated. World Quest tab. Okay. Installing. Reloading. Underrated change a few years ago when they made it so you could just do reloads for like brand new add-ons. Well, that didn't work, right? Oh yeah, it did. It did. Since it adds a tab to the right of your map, it fits in well. Oh, I see. Oh, nice. Yeah, that seems excellent. Okay, so we get the new neck. So what's the deal with rare farming? Is that like super sick with a group? Because you can trade stuff, right? Very fast 220 eye level gear. Okay, shit. We might do that. I'll hit a couple worldies first, though.
A poisonous flower is dangerous, no matter how beautiful. This poison serves
Facts,
no
bro.
purpose beyond destruction.
Facts. Do them during the hunt? Nah. Huge. 98. All right, here we go. Look at my goons, bro. Look at my whole team right here.
Strike ever true, especially against the Rutani.
Okay, so we need the chest. Can the rewards from World Quests like Gigaforge? Like, is it worth doing the weapon just in case it like eye level jumps? Titan Forges or whatever? Is that possible? What add-ons got completely nerfed? It's been a wild ride. Like, that answer has been changing very constantly. However, I think now, I feel like, yo, they're just, what is this? They're just here for me. My goat. Who did this? Or is this just how the quest works? I think that's just how the quest works. There's no way that I lucked into that. Yeah. As far as add-ons are concerned, I feel like almost every add-on is functional. Some are built in different ways. They have slightly less functionality, but largely are the same. Like, everyone's UI looks the same. I think weak auras is basically the only thing that got nuked. And even then, if weak auras wanted to, they could have made weak auras. That was basically a decision on their part to not have it exist. Because, like, basically, a lot of weak auras functionality was nerfed, and specifically the way that it was built was not conducive with, like, the current rule set. So they just didn't feel like it was worth doing again. It wasn't worth doing for such little, like, why put in all that effort just for the add-on to be able to do 10% of what it used to do?
Well, you ain't dead from it, so I
Boom.
call that edible enough.
Okay, I don't need that. That's a... Are there portals in Zulamon to Voidstorm? And Harandar? What's it called? Oh, yeah, Harandar. I don't think there is. I mean, all good. We can just use our handy dandy macro. Probably a hot take, but I don't mind not having weak auras. It seems like the add-on versions of everything are more lightweight. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like depends on the weak aura. I feel like weak auras was just really convenient because everything was in one place. Also, I feel like the game is missing a lot of the weak auras that existed that weren't combat related, that were just like quality of life. I feel like those are gone for no reason. Max, did you see the macro changes? No, I just logged on today. I haven't seen anything since yesterday. But those quality of life functions are back via add-ons. Mostly. But like, I feel like it's definitely not a positive to have to download 15 add-ons to make up for weak auras. I feel like it's just objectively less convenient. I don't necessarily think it's lighter on load either. Oh, I don't even need to be here. Does Harndar have one? Slightly better cloak. So all farming rares will do is give me 220s. Does it go any higher than 220? No. Obviously, it can drop like every armor type too, but you've gotten 230s. I mean, basically, I'm just looking for a ring, which I thought there was a ring. Maybe I missaw that. Thought I saw a ring somewhere. Not. $230 can proc from World Quest. I mean, yeah, there's a tooth. If I go to Harandar real quick, which I guess there's no Harandar portal here. It's fine. There'll be one right next to this when I take it back. If you get Renown 7 in Void Storm, you get a 246. What's my Renown? Well, like, probably just doing side quests. I could just, like, side quest on one of my alts maybe in the zone is probably the best way to do that. I still am not super sure what character I want to play next. It's like I think I'm dead on the caster thing. It's like enhance ret DH. You can do the event. It's like +1. Oh yeah, I haven't done the event yet. Monk is out? Oh, my monk's already 90. Wait, why am I here again? Oh yeah, it was the bigger cloak. Also technically bigger helm. Alright, let's fucking fuck it.
this rejuvenation pollen to revive them.
Is he taking it? Does it go away? Count? Counts. Very good. What's leveling time looking like? I mean, it widely varies based on the player. It's like as short as 2 hours or as long as 12. I think first time leveling, including the campaign, is like 3 or just below 3 is like the fastest. And then it can go up to like 12.
Well done. They will carry on their duties with renewed vigor.
So how does like farming rares work? You just like well, I don't have like a rare tracker. Guess I could just follow the group. Just spend 1 million gold on BUEs. But what's the BUE situation? Let's see. Oh yeah, you can just buy like full 220 BUEs, huh? That doesn't seem worth it. I'll probably like do that before Tuesday maybe if I'm not geared after a Mythic Zero swoop. There's an add-on for rares. Alright, what's the rare add-on? I'll probably have to do that on my monk. I think my monk has way less gear. Rare scanner? Bro, rare scanner? Does this still make that annoying ass noise?
You can borrow this beast to travel swiftly.
Did I not do this quest yesterday? Maybe it repopped? Silver Dragon, far better than Rare Scanner. Alright, fuck it. Can I take another picture of it? No. That's gotta be rare. Epic, bro. Great shot bonus. Well, I started playing Pokemon Fire Red last night. Haven't played that shit since I was a kid. That was pretty fun.
Bran is very interested in my homeland, and I'm certain he will.
Who's your starter? Charmander, bro. Charmander's my goat. Yeah, I know what Nuzlocke is. I've done Nuzlocks before. It's kind of like the only way to make the game challenging. It's like it's just a game for kids, right? So you're like trying to do it adult style.
Data bloom flowered overnight in Haranor. Burn it before it spreads.
I haven't done a Nuzlocke since I've streamed it. I streamed a Nuzlocke before, and it was extremely annoying. It gave me the same vibes of like, whenever you stream Elden Ring, or like a Souls game, in like the Souls community watches your stream, and like they just have everything. They have something to say about everything you're doing. Like it's not the way I did it, bro. Ain't a no-hit run fucking bullshit. It's like, okay, man. I actually very, very much felt that when doing a Nuzlocke. It just wasn't quite good enough. I was doing a Nuzlocke, but I wasn't struggling enough. And so I guess my rules weren't strict enough for their viewing pleasure. It was like... It was a very interesting situation. I kind of want to get this trinket just for eye level. Just in case, like, having higher eye level makes the game give you higher eye level proc stuff. That's worked like that in the past.
Smugglers have no place in Eversong. Let the ashes of their shipments deliver the message.
Was this the quest that DC'd you? What are we supposed to do here? I'm not paying attention at all. I'm assuming you hit those things. Oh no, it looks like hitting the mobs also matters. But you more want to hit this stuff. Any idea why whenever I reload my UI, my LVUI, bigwigs, etc. all go back to default? No, that sounds very frustrating. I'm glad that does not happen to me. See, like, for example, this trinket is 220, and it's like a strength thing that when it procs, you gain crit. Great trinket. A trinket as old as time, right? Always valuable. This trinket says, like, default crit, and randomly enemies take nature damage, and it heals allies. Like, bro, I'd be willing to bet like a 180 version of this crit trinket would actually be better than this vine nonsense. But it's fucking higher eye level, so it's on my character. That's how simple it is. Upgrade your gear. I'm going to delay upgrading anything for max eye level purposes, as I should. Upgrade the item you want. Wait, what do you mean it's just gold? You can upgrade to equal eye level for gold. Oh, dude. Well, I would only be able to upgrade to 224 in this scenario. But yeah, I mean, I'll keep it. Alright, so I only need shoulders, ring, and gloves. And I guess boots. If I form an entire group just for rare farming, I feel like it could still take me quite a while to get those specific pieces. I'm almost inclined to just like... Are the BOEs on the adventure track? I know they can trade me items, I know. But, like, I don't even know where you'd find those items specifically. Get your 246 trinket and then free upgrade on that on to 230. I'm only at almost 5 renown for Voidstorm. I feel like it would take me a while to get 7. I could do the event in, like, 30 minutes. I think realistically what I would do is just hit Voidstorm side quests. Let me check the pieces again. So if I wanted boots right now. Yeah, you can get like 220 eye level boots for, okay, actually an insane amount of gold. And they're not even on the adventure track. That just doesn't even seem worth it. What about rings? Yeah, same. That's just not worth it. Click them on the auction house. They are adventurer. Oh. Still, though, I feel like a world quest could just pop, and then I would just feel like a total idiot. So how was the story? It was amazing. You know what? Let's go my monk first. Let's do some finish the world quest on that guy. I'm sure there's some good upgrades. My monk got the low roll. Like I don't know if it depends on your like class spec or something else, but like your world quest rewards can either be like one thing or another. My monk got the thing where yesterday all the world quests were cloaks. The fire. Exile's probably tilted. He won't get to play PoE Mirage. The only change we made today for how many characters and what we were doing to prep for the raid was actually reducing the amount of time our players have to spend. It was not increasing it. Okay. We are in Voidstorm. Alright, I'm going to try to download a rare add-on here just for fun, just so I can see it. Someone said silver something. Silver Dragon. And then someone also said Handy Notes is good. Maybe we'll just try Silver Dragon first, though. You don't see me, kid. Oh, is that the sound? All right. Hold on. 1 second. How do I add on Silver Dragon? Perfect. How do I turn everything that's happening on this off? Treasures, mobs, scanning. All right, come on. It's got to be a quick setting here to turn literally all of this off. Icon, scanning, recording delay, mobs, general, gotta be general, maybe sounds. Yo! Sounds. Sounds off. Everything off. All no sounds, 0 sounds. Audio channel, nothing. So is this tied to the Stormarian assault? Should I rip one of these things? It's in like 3 minutes. What's the value in this? Max, what do you think about the rumors of people saying Voidspire Mythic will fall apart in like 3 days? I don't know. It could, I guess. Like the thing is, Voidspire plus the other raid don't contain an end boss. Like Ansurek or Dimensius, like that's just not in Voidspire. The hardest boss in Voidspire is only going to be as hard as like a Mugsy. But I don't know. Mugsy, Silken Court, Nexus King, all of those bosses died in the second reset. None of them died. If any of them died in the first reset, I think it was Silken Court. And it was literally right at the end of the reset, so. I don't think I mean any rumors that it's gonna die in 3 days. I bet you we're not even done with heroic splits in 3 days. It'll probably I bet Voidspire will die maybe Saturday or Sunday or Monday of week 1. Could also maybe not die, depends on how hard the boss is. Who knows? Anyone you ask is just making it up. Like there's no one knows anything. Max, are you responsible for the macro changes on Wowhead? Okay, let's look at what you guys are talking about. Macro changes now live to prevent workarounds for add-on restrictions. To ensure that macro usage aligns their overall goals with some minor changes, macros are prevented from setting a target marker on more than 3 units in a very short time, and the following restrictions only apply when the player is in an active encounter. No longer allowed to send chat messages to chat channels that are not exclusive to the group. Macros are still allowed to send chat in-group exclusive channels, but are prevented from sending multiple messages within a very short time. Interesting. Yeah. I'm not like super up to date. I know what our tech does, but I don't know how it works. So, also everything that we've come up with that we think is interesting or clever in any way, we always report it to them because you don't want to be on the wrong side of that. So I'm not quite sure how it affects our like current preparation or anything. I'd have to see, and then even if I found out, I wouldn't tell you.
Smugglers have no place in Eversong. Let the ashes of their shipments deliver the message.
Damn, speedrun. I did this so much faster than my other one. Did I get a different flight path? I feel like no, not the same flight path. Holy shit. Put that down in the record books, boys. Oh my god, wait, I'm throwing. Nah, we're good. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Next time, they shall think twice before sullying our shores with their filth.
Oh, it's just an eye level upgrade on the one I already have. Sweet. Yeah, does anyone know what makes World Quest different from character to character? Is it like armor type? Is it your main stat? Is it your class? Eye level and level? I don't think it's that. Like, for example, my DK and my monk are pretty similar eye level, and they have different world quests, so.
A poisonous flower is
Like, why would eye
dangerous,
level
no matter how
determine
beautiful.
which trinket you
This
get,
poison
not
serves no purpose beyond
what eye level
destruction.
trinket it is? I feel like that doesn't make sense. It's a spec thing for trinkets and weapons. Oh, so if you were to change spec, you would you'd get a different one.
That looks like a treasure out in the distance. Don't miss this opportunity.
What am I in combat with? I got rid of the guy I paralyzed, right? Feel like I'm bugged right now. All good though. Boom, pull everything. Actually, I don't really have a lot of stuff here. No stun specifically. Oh, they're all small. It depends if you're... Oh, war mode is different too. Okay, that's kind of fun. Max, the paralyzed dude was right in front of you. I have no idea what you're saying to me right now. People still stream together cheesing today?
May your arrows strike ever true, especially against the Rutani.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. Actually fucking embarrassing that people are doing that. What's the cheese? You just stream together with people you're not actually playing with on literally different regions or different versions of the game and everything just to boost your viewer count so you're higher up in the section and get more gifted subs over other people. It's pathetic. So are we doing rare farm? I'm 225. I don't need shit, but would still help. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I need a lot more stuff on my monk, so I feel like I would definitely do that.
The Tortolans offered us meals to help with the refugees. Mind checking if it'd be edible?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that, buddy. My bad, my bad. I thought you were attacking me, my slime. I was getting aggro for no reason. Pop my fucking shit and everything.
I'll probably...
Max, are you going to be a helper at all in this race? I see you leveling more. Maybe, it depends on if I'm needed. Usually it's not a good use of my time.
Call that edible enough.
Sometimes it can be. I don't think there's zero value in like doing any of the bit of the raids yourself. I think there's value in that potentially. Ooh, Weppy, that's huge. Did you just raise the bar to 20 characters for your players? Yes, we went from 16 to 20, but we removed them doing Mythic Zeros at all. So they were going to be doing Mythic Zeros for like 10 plus hours a day probably next week, and we just got rid of that. So there's the only thing we have done today has reduced the amount of effort they are going to have to spend before the expansion or before the raid. $15 crabs. That's gonna take so long. Wait, buddy, no shot. You're doing this to me right now. Max, are you going to the liquor facility? Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. Does it really? Oh wait, there's a bunch of them right here. All right. I'm trying to hit them all here. Oh, dude. I've noticed Fist of Fury has some, like, weird Z-axis shit. Our Mythic Zero is not worth it for gear. I mean, they're worth it in terms of, like, there's nothing else to do. The main primary issue for us in Mythic Zeros is time. Like, if you had enough time to have 20 characters and do Mythic Zero on all of them, you would do that. But then you have to determine the value of Mythic Zero versus the time spent. As you guys have probably already seen, the dungeons are not super fast. It takes a long time, so... It's just like, for us specifically, what we were trying to get done, it's not of super high value. Like, basically the eye level difference of Mythic Zero versus non-Mythic Zero is pretty small. Maybe some people will end up doing some, but it's just not required. We're not requiring them to ever do a single one of those. You can either do two Mythic Zeros on 20 characters or have 21 level 90s. Yeah, kinda. It's, doing Mythic Zeros is very time consuming. It's like, basically what's more valuable, Mythic Zero gear or having more characters? And the answer is more characters.
The rain of fish has come this day.
Okay. Wait, do I not have that one, add-on on this character? I don't think I do. Wait, why isn't it there? Oh. It just was, like, minimized or something. Okay. Let me double check the other two zones, see what I actually want. This one's got a cloak upgrade. Not super huge on that. To go all the way there. Okay. Actually, helm is massive. We'll do that. Max, after the race is over, do you get in on the mythic re-clears just to get the achievement on your account? I feel hella FOMO in your shoes not having the actual kill on my tune. No, I don't care about any of that. On patches where I'm actually playing the game, I'll usually get in on mythic re-clears just to, like, gear my character so I can, like, do Mythic Plus or something. But if I'm not actively playing, like if I'm not super interested in the patch, I don't usually do that. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'll give you an example. So I was doing Mythic Plus in one of the seasons in Dragonflight. I forget which one, because I got the title in one of them. But in the other one, I was 20. I stopped. Okay, I did Mythic Plus for a month and a half, and then I stopped doing Mythic Plus. I didn't do a single other dungeon. I heard that what the cutoff was like 3 months later, and the cutoff was 5 points over what I had. I could have literally logged on, instantly got a group of people to do any dungeon, and I could have gotten 5 points and gotten the Mythic Plus title. I even had time and everything. I just didn't. I don't know how else to describe it to you, but it just means nothing to me. Nothing like having a mount or achievement or like literally none of that matters to me. Like the race is the only thing that matters. So I don't feel any FOMO from not having that shit. It means nothing. Harndar, right? Yeah.
The defenders of the Vale are growing weary. Use this rejuvenation pollen to revive them.
What a goated world quest. 0 effort needed.
Bran asked to have you document the creatures of Harendar. You can borrow this beast to travel swiftly.
Wait, do the rare ones, like, have a different color or something? That one's epic, but I was too far away. Literally, I got Pat diffed. Maybe I can, from downtown, hit that one? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Max, can you explain the timeline of dates coming out? No. Huh? Did I hit that one on accident with the... Yeah, I did. Misty
Bran is
potatoed.
very interested in my homeland.
My goat.
I'm certain he will be.
No. I mean, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and stream and just answer the same questions for people. Like, I feel like it's not too hard to figure out what the timeline of things are. Like, it's all public knowledge when Heroic Week and when Mythic comes out. It's extremely available information to find out when the race is starting. I'm not going to answer that 100 times. Max, Fire and Arcane, which one's better? Actually, Frost is better than both of them. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Actually, Fire's Biss. I do think it is very interesting how Frost Mage is randomly like significantly more tanky than Arcane and Fire.
Well done. They will carry on.
Yeah, that's a big
duties with
upgrade.
renewed
That
vigor.
specific piece. 208, kind of same thing where I'm just missing like a few slots. What can I possibly get here? Ah, they're all bad. Frost was so close to being meta. Imagine being a Frost stan right now. Oh, I just made that up, by the way. When people ask me what's good, I just literally make it the fuck up on the spot. All right. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm assuming most people are war mode off at max level, right? So I'm gonna... Do you go to the different zones for rares, or do you typically farm like a singular zone? I'm new to rare farming. All right, making a group. We don't need to be of the same faction. You farm a single zone, you can only farm the rare once per day. Oh, I see. Max, I saw a bunch of classic streamers that wanted to try retail watch your spec tier list and treating that shit like gospel. Love to see the reach and impact. That's amazing. Like that real the problem with like the whole tier list thing is there is real information available. Actually, I think the Mythic Plus tier list is mostly accurate. Just because people can actually see this stuff, like leading up into the expansion, people are doing beta Mythic Plus keys all the time. Like after changes and stuff, to where realistically that information is out there and it's remotely accurate, right? The problem was the raid tier list is people are just making it up. And unfortunately, that information is out there. If you were to get like Echo and us in a call and like deliberate over like a raid tier list, for example, it would be insanely accurate, right? It's a very important thing. It's literally our jobs to know what is good and why. But like none of those people are also giving out that information, right? So the raid one is more all over the place because you have a bunch of people ranking it randomly, and raid testing was a long time ago, and it's not really easy to... We put in a lot of work to make sure we know what's going to be good in those situations that it's kind of unreasonable to expect a lot of other people would. What's the best way to do like a rare farming group? Is it like custom most likely? But I know custom is weird with like inviting like alliance. I don't know. Let's see. Ooga Booga. The group is called Ooga Booga. Farmin' Rares. Select playstyle. Relaxed. It's nice and relaxed. All right, if you guys want to farm some rares, get in here. I only do ranked competitive rare farming. Dude, my actual goat. How big can your rare farming group be? Like literally 40 players? We should get as many as we can, yeah, so we can, All right, everyone, sign up for Ooga Booga Custom PvE. I think it might be... Are people able to sign up as Alliance? Because, like, I know Custom is weird. It, like, doesn't... Yeah, everyone in here right now is Horde, I believe. So I think maybe the Alliance players can't actually join. But if I make it, like, non-custom, I think it allows Alliance players to join. You don't see the group, I'm Alliance. Yeah. I don't really know another good way to do it. I could like maybe put it in non... Oh, yeah. So you can suggest invite... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let me do like questing. Well, no, because questing is going to limit it to 5 players, right? Is it Raid Legacy? Maybe. Let's see. Manaforge, Omega, Normal, Ooga Booga. Select playstyle. This is competitive. Competitive rare farming. Let's see if this allows Alliance to sign up. It is Legacy, Dungeons and Raids, Manaforge, Normal, Competitive, Ooga Booga. Okay, a lot more people are signing up. Got it. Okay, that's the way to do it. There's all the Alliance dudes. Okay, it instantly filled. I'll relist it. This time it's under Battle of Dazar lore. It keeps unlisting it for some reason. And then yeah, I don't know. Any geniuses know the route? Stroke Storm says we don't need Alliance. Okay. We have enough pending invites. Okay, group is actually full. All right, where do we go? Someone lead the pack. Normally you just spread out. All right, fuck it. Normally you just spread out and ping on the map. Word. What zone, though? Let's just start in Eversong. War mode off? Yeah, war mode off. I need to order some food, too. Do you think the new zones are cool? Or are you so gameplay pilled you don't care? Not like I like a cool zone. I think Silvermoon looks incredible. I think Eversong looks incredible. Zul'Amon's fine. Harendar's really cool. Voidstorm's really cool. I think is where I'm at. Zul'Amon's like whatever. The whole troll thing doesn't do it for me. All right, someone pinged the map. Oh, we got a guy over here. Coming in. Coming in hot. Going literally the wrong way. Wait, is it dead? Did it just insta-die? Oh, was someone... Oh, it was dead? Okay. We tried to wait. Yeah, all good. Duskborn. Just popped. Oh, they're picking one down there. Okay. Held at 5% for like 30 seconds. Do rares, like, increase their HP with more people touching them, I'm assuming? So it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, everyone's moving away. I'm assuming that one's also dead. Alright, dude, I can't even make it there in time. Harried Hawkstrider. My actual goat. Here he is. I think almost everyone's here. I think they also have one over there. Maybe wait for them to get here. Oh yeah, we have 2 like rares up right now. Right? Yeah, half our group is split. Alright, fuck it. Looks like we're lusting. Oh, wait, our whole group is here except for like 2 people. Wait, why is it showing half of our group is over here? When literally all of them are in range of me? Wait, is this a new Blizzard UI gap? Yo, trade me, who wants some cloth shit? Cloth bracers. If you guys get anything I can wear, fucking put that shit in my... Oh, you want that shit, buddy? You got it. Put that shit in my bags. Unless you need it. Waiting to see a ping. Oh, people are over here. Okay. Bloated Snappy D. Think almost everyone's here? Yeah. Boom. Is a Shine playing this tier? Yeah. Ooh, I got some mail shit. Trade me if you need this mail. Give me some... I don't need that shit. You're good. Oh, you need this mail? Oh, you keep... Yeah, I don't need the pants. Maybe this guy needs the mail. Guys, stop trying to trade me these pants, bro. I don't want it. I don't want this shit. You want the gloves, dude? Gotcha. People are flying north. Trusting it. Oh, someone got a mount? What do you need? Good question. I need rings, trinkets, shoulders, and boots and gloves. So like half of my slots, looks like. Do not have the world quest in Harundar for the ring. Oh wait, maybe I did the ring and I didn't equip it? Nah. Wait, dude, Waverly just showed up. Our big homie down here. Look at this crab. Max, did you get the Singularity trinket from the Renown? No, not yet. I think I'm gonna like the next alt I level, I'm just gonna like Giga Quest Voidstorm. It's usually the last place I go, so I don't usually finish it. What is that? Little necklace? I don't need a neck if anyone else got that. You want mine, dude? Oh, a trinket. That's good. I think I need one. Yeah, my other trinket's bad. Huge eye level right there. Another mount. Dude, do all these drop mounts or what? Or is it just every rare is a chance to drop a mount? Like a shared one. Someone said, do you need pole arm? No, I'm good. Mainly rings, boots, gloves, shoulders. Rings, boots, gloves, shoulders. Yeah, I don't need attack. My neck's crazy good. When did Soda watch the tier list? I don't know. I don't know that guy at all. Had zero interaction with that dude. Sounds like some pinging is happening. Huge drama between you two. Literally zero drama. There can't be drama because we don't know each other at all. Map pin. Oh, wait, this guy spawned down here, yeah. Wait, where is it? Oh, this guy. We taking him outside? For the fellas? Wait for some people to get here. Yeah, we're still pretty spread out. Oh, they're attacking. We must attack. What is this? Cloth helm, if anyone needs. Only thing I need is rings, boots, gloves, shoulders. If anyone needs a cloth helm, I got you. With its crazy stats, too. It's got verse. All cloth members love verse. Someone said a different one spawned. I think it's up there. Yeah. I mean, it's so far. Max, do you still need neck? No, I don't need that shit. Yeah, is the one up north still up? I mean, we can start going there, I guess. No, it's not up. It's been murdered. We can swap zones too, yeah. Like we can go Zul'Aman probably. Let's go Zul'Aman after the next rare, unless there's like multiple up at the same time. Okay, never mind. Go Zul'Aman now. Stroke Storm said Zul'Aman. That's where we go. I'm going to refill the group here if anyone wants to join. It's called Ooga Booga, Battle of Dazar'alor, Mythic, Raids, and Legacy. Like Legacy Raids in the group finder. I believe quite a few are up. Ooh, the Shift M minimap kind of goes hard. Why is it all the way down there, though? Wait, someone pinned one here? Sounds like Spine Frill is up, and that guy's up. Is Spine Frill still alive? Is the question. Oh yeah, full HP, bro. Oh, I got an int weapon. I got an int weapon. Wait, what'd you give me? I don't need that shit. Actually, that's better stats. I'll take it. Got a fat ass int weapon if anyone wants it. All right, so there's one up top. I don't know if it's dead yet. It's like some people are also going right. It's dead? Okay, going back down. It's a worm, dude. Can't kill me. Oh my god, he can. Oh my god, he hurts. Yeah, someone else. Bro, Stroke Storm can tank this shit easy. Oh, that's fun. Oh, it's a eye level up version though, right? Or no, I already have the 231. Trash, bro. I can trade anyone the trinket if they need it. It's like I need to order this. Need to order this Chipotle. Dude, I have been actually slamming Chipotle this week. Like, just all the time. Alright. Group's full again. I feel like getting Chipotle in LA specifically should be illegal in some way. Like, the Mexican food in LA is just completely insane. Oh, there's one at the very bottom. Coming in hot. Hot take, but anyone that complains about high tank damage has absolutely no right to complain about tank shortage. Yeah, that sounds fair. That's not the only reason there's a tank shortage, though. I think the fact that tanks don't do huge dam is actually kind of small in comparison to, like, in PvE, tanks in Raid, like, become boring pretty quickly with gear. And then tanks in dungeons are, like, they just have so much responsibility that I think it's, like, really overwhelming for a lot of players. That's, like, that has to by far be the biggest reason that people don't tank. He looked right at my message, no in his head. You're asking me if Mythic Zeros are going to be out tomorrow or on Tuesday. I mean, as far as I know, they're out on Tuesday. I don't know why they would be out tomorrow. Well, when's the actual, like, official release is the question. I don't need bracers. You're good. It's Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Okay. I'm assuming Mythic Zero's there on reset because it feels kind of weird that they would give official release people exactly one, like, not even 24 hours to level and do a Mythic Zero swoop. So I'm going to assume that Mythic Zeros are actually on the reset. But I'm also making it up. I don't actually know the answer. That just sounds logical. Max, who are the best PI targets? I don't know, man. What do you mean? Devour? Alright, it's definitely that. Dude, one thing that's really interesting with Devourer is like, I think there's a strong case to be made that they would make Devourer like really OP because it's a new. Wait, where the fuck is the rare? Everyone's pinging, but there's no fucking rare here. We killed that little neutral mob for no reason. Love it, love it, love it. Blame the add-on, bro, yeah. One thing is, like, if they make Devourer OP, which is perfectly reasonable to assume, it's a new spec, they make new specs good, like, every time. They're a class that actually doesn't want Lust on the pull. So, like, if you end up having, like, multiple Devourers in your group, they're all going to be asking you to delay Lust a little bit on pull. And that's just gonna live rent-free in the minds of, like, everyone else in your group. Because it's, like, pretty value, too. Like, them, if they can get, like, an extra collapsing star with Lust, like, that's fucking huge, damn. Like, actual huge damage. They didn't make DH or Evoker OP, but Devourer does seem special. Huh? Yeah, I mean, Havoc, when it released, was pretty good, but not OP. Yeah, it was, like, strong. But also, I think it's more recent. It's ever since they've done the Dragonflight reworks, I think it's been, like, pretty normal when things get reworked that they are really strong. But, like, not AUG. Bro, what the hell? AUG was fucking crazy OP. I mean, the first tier Evokers existed. Prez was maybe the most broken a healer has ever been. And then Devastation has been, on average, very good to, like, the best DPS in the game, like, ever since then. And AUG has been extremely good, like, most of the time, right? Dev and Prez still hasn't been meta a single time. Oh, you're talking about Mythic Plus, right? That's just an absolutely crazy raid take. Also, wasn't Prez meta and Mythic Plus like first season of Dragonflight or something like that? I don't know if it ended up being like BIS in the MDI, but it was definitely like used in high keys initially. Just the first half? You mean like right when it came out, which like supports this whole argument? All I'm saying, bro, anytime they've released a single spec, not a class, or have ever reworked a single spec, there's like an 85 to 90% chance that that shit fucking owns. And there's logic behind it too. I don't think it's just like flipping a coin. Like if Blizzard is putting in their patch, like, hey, we're doing reworks to, like, they're literally advertising that they're reworking certain things. They are going to assume that people are going to play the patch because they're looking forward to that. And then if that class isn't good and it doesn't get invited to keys and they sit in queues and then stop playing the patch, they're like, you know what I'm saying? It, like, doesn't actually make sense. Like, it totally makes sense that they would make something intentionally strong that was recently marketed to be, like, reworked or new. I owned that rare. Bro, I haven't gotten a single upgrade. I'm about to be fucking out of here. Wait. Trade window open? Wait, he wants what I got, I think. Oh, okay. W. You got a trinket? I didn't need a trinket. Oh, you mean like I got traded a trinket? Yeah. I got traded one item. But it's like, it was like it was like a side grade. Someone said, come to the crab. Where crab? Yeah, I think I'm like killing like 1 or 2 more rares if I don't get something, and rares are fake news. Oh, that rare is actually up. I see. You have to go in the hole, though. Why am I getting soulbound plate gear as a monk from rares? They just have their own loot tables. I think they've done this ever since Dragonflight. My guess is making them fully tradable and dropping randomly encourages you to like group up for rare swoops than just running around solo for the trading aspect. And they already do a lot of things in the game to kind of pigeonhole you into being in a group. So I think it's probably just, it has to probably just be as simple as that. Like, the reason it exists is because they want you to be in a group. Blizzard's a big fan of, you know, like, MMO, like, cooperation and, grouping. If they can get you to stop being a solo player and like talk to people and group with people, that's their in their best interest. It's like fits what the game is, and also I'm sure they have some kind of stats on this, but the likelihood that you keep playing WoW, which obviously makes them money, if you are making social connections is, I don't know, I'm gonna make up a number, but like you're like 100 times more likely to continue playing the game or something if you have friends that also play it. Not to mention the game is much more fun with people you know. So in a way, is WoW a friend slop game? All right. Kinda, yeah. All right, I think someone's killing a thing here. Yeah. All right, this is the last rare I'm killing. If I don't get another upgrade, this shit's fake news. So rare farming, I mean, bro, maybe if you care about mounts, rare farming is sick, but like this just seems like if you have absolutely nothing to do, you do this. Like world quests are so much more value. You're like guaranteed to get an upgrade by looking at the map, right? This is just not good. What did I just loot? Oh, another one-hander. Yeah, alright, I'm out of here. GG's, guys. You can keep farming rares, though. Oh, wait, someone's trading me, bro. What do you got? Come on. Buzzer beater upgrade. Oh, you want... Oh, I'll trade you literally everything I have. Bro, come back. Trade me again. Max, isn't one of your weps int only right now? No. Oh, hey. My goat. Max, have you done Prey? Actually, wait. I don't know if I've done it on my monk yet. I've done it on my Death Knight. Maybe I haven't on my monk. I'll check right now. How long do you think this is gonna work, by the way? The like view next adventure shit. Max, you should be ashamed of supporting Blizzard's early access bullshit money grubbing. Content creators is the reason they can do shit like this. I don't think it's necessarily content creators. First of all, I agree with you. But I mean, it's like kind of like if enough people don't complain about it and enough people do it, they're gonna get away with it. I was very vocally against it both times they've done it. I think it's some huge bullshit in an MMO to do that. But what does that even mean? Because I'm here paying for it and playing it. So the fact that I'm like vocally against it, and they're still doing it, I feel like doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I feel like I'm as much to blame for that as any of you who also bought it. But yeah, I agree. It's some bullshit. Okay. Yeah, let me just check my prey system. I'm not going to do any of my monk right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to start leveling a new character. I just cannot decide for the life of me which one I actually want to play. Oh yeah, I do have all 4 hunts available. That's actually probably the eye level difference between my monk and my DK. I'll probably just like do a world quest swoop tomorrow. On this character and slam it.
I have my own solution. Meet me near the harbor, and I will reveal to you another.
Someone said you need a trinket. Nah, I'm good. I just don't know what I want to play. I started playing Evoker, and I just wasn't feeling the leveling on Devastation. I kind of want to play Dog Form. Maybe level as DH, level as Havoc, and then have like a Devourer spec. What's my Demon Hunter situation here? DH leveling is chill. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Havoc has got to be like the best, right? Is Havoc like the best leveling spec in the game? It's got to be like way up there. It's always really fast. Max, thought you were going to make a warrior. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Unholy's busted. Yeah, the on a pale horse thing is crazy good. Very, very good. Wow, my gear's dog shit. I will definitely have to do some auction house blasting, I think, before playing this character. They ruined Havoc at some dog ass now. Oh, okay. Well, now you're making me not want to do it. Hey Max, is this Kevin's new UI package with the updated IAG cooldown manager? I don't know what you just said, but right before the expansion came out, I messaged Kevin and he gave me his like pre-release updated UI. I don't know if he like officially released it yet. If anything, it would have been within like the last day or two, but maybe he did. I don't know. I don't really keep up with it. I know nothing about Atrocity UI. I just message him whenever I want a new one and he gives it to me. Dude, fuck. I don't know what I want to play. I did want to level Havoc, but then Dorky said that. Rhett? No, I heard Rhett's like really slow now. Good old Enhance, bro. Enhance always has the sauce. Max, how many characters do you need to level for the race? None. I don't have to level shit. Any worries and concerns for the upcoming race? Nah. It'll be good. Well, I'm definitely not going to start anything until, like, my burrito gets here, so. Where's the hangout area for the new expansion? Silvermoon. Let me show you the shit. Are the EU boys staying home again this year? Yeah. They have the ability to come to the NA facility, but a lot of them feel like traveling to the US right now is like not a good idea, and I feel like they're right. So good thing we have a facility in the Netherlands for them to play at. I know it's only been 3 days, but Silvermoon might be the best capital they've ever made. Yeah, it's really pretty. Why not? If they have proper papers, they're fine. Yeah, bro. They're fucking chill or hard chilling. Should be easy. Where are the target dummies? Max, do you have a Mythic Plus tanking tier list prediction? Yeah, Dorky did one on my stream. Plus, I also imagine he did his own. Did Dratnos really move to Singapore, or was it a makeup? Bro, what? What have people been typing today? Where I've seen like 5 people type this, like he moved to Singapore. All right, Dratnos said, I have slightly worse availability than usual this week when talking about recording the podcast. Oh, we should probably do that. He moved? Where? In Singapore? Just fucking quick little move over there. No problem. Yeah, I mean, dude, just fucking look at this. This is fucking sick. It just has a sense of scale, I think, that... And maybe it's all the, like, big, pointy buildings, but, like... It just feels completely massive compared to, last couple expansions. I haven't really thought about the practicality of it. I imagine it's kind of good. Like, all the profession shit's right here. Use Inky Black Potion. Ooh, I wonder if I still have any of those. I do. 40. Boom. Oh, dude, that goes insanely hard. That is sick. Dude, holy moly. Dude, I just randomly came across a tweet saying, "Don't worry, your secret is safe with me and my girlfriend." That's so true. I wonder if anyone actually thinks if they tell like a secret to someone in a healthy relationship that shit is not 100% going to be told to that person. No secrets around here. Ugh. Max, don't forget to order food. Yeah, it's on its way right now. Max, what's your favorite kind of train? I don't know, man. There is a really cool like train museum in LA, or maybe it's like near LA. I don't know if it's in like LA proper, but went there since I've moved here at some point. And that was actually kind of cool. Not autistic enough. Yeah. Max, top 10 guild Northern Sky only levels 4 characters each. Do much more splits really make such a difference on your level? Yeah. But also, we're not, like, competing with Northern Sky, right? Also, I feel like people ask the question of like, why wouldn't someone join Liquid or Echo if they had the opportunity to? Can you not see the like quality of life difference of being in a guild that's very good, raids way less hours, so you're able to do a lot more stuff, either IRL or in other games, or just have it be less stressful. But then also at the beginning of an expansion, you're leveling 4 characters instead of 20. That's just like an insane vibe. You know, I like, honestly, you have to have like a pretty strong desire to win, I think, to like push above that, because that's like a pretty cozy place, right? You're raiding with some real big gamers and accomplishing a lot on a shorter schedule. I feel like that's pretty value. Dorky's the only one I know that declined. Well, Dorky kind of got griefed because the main reason it didn't make sense for Dorky to join was it was around when Twitch had those ad incentive deals, and they were like crazy insane. And if you joined an org that had a Twitch deal, you obviously didn't get ad incentive deals, because why would they incentivize you to play an ad if you were required to by joining the org? So because of that, he like didn't join. But then the ad incentive deals became pretty bad, and then we were no longer under a Twitch deal pretty shortly after that, actually. I'm not sure I understand the people who want more than Hall of Fame but don't want to go for the Race to World first. Really? There's like such a massive gap between Hall of Fame and wanting more from Hall of Fame and the race, though. Even within the top 10 guilds, even within the top 5 guilds, there's a massive gap in terms of expectation and time put into the game. Like, I think it's totally reasonable to want to clear the raid really fast, get geared really early in a season, and not exactly want to do that 16 hours a day for weeks at a time. And instead doing like way less than half of that and still being pretty close. Like, you'll never win, but you'll like still place really well and like clear the content really quickly with infinitely less effort. Do you have to theory craft to be in Liquid? I imagine it's almost essential. Nah. Like, basically, I think you have to have really strong intuition about like figuring out what talents are better than other stuff, but a lot of that is practical experience. I think there's some people in the guild that are more on the theory crafty side, but it's very rare. I think a lot of times people use others as resources, and they just use a lot of practical knowledge rather than like pure theory crafty type stuff. You usually support the players with people like that so they can be good at the things they need to be good at. How often do you guys recruit people out of the top 5 guilds? Decently often. Like pretty recently we've recruited people. I would say like what our most likely recruits are from top 5 guilds, or from those guilds that are outside the top 5 that raid very low hours but are like really good, and then eventually some of their players like want to go higher, like a Shine and Yargi and people like that, right? Like, I don't think they were in top 5 guilds. Like, I know Fat Shark S has historically made top 5, but I think recently they've been out of it. Could be wrong about that. How would that impact the Liquid mindset going forward if a guild that is usually ranked 5 to 6 ends up winning this race? I don't know. Your mindset when you lose kind of depends. Like, did you beat yourself, or did someone just play better than, like, you played really well, but someone played better than you? You take those different. But honestly, to be completely honest with you, the idea that someone who ranked 5 and 6 winning this race is like that's not really possible, to be honest with you. Like, it's a non-zero chance. Like, maybe every guild just like gets banned. But that's just, I don't think that's really possible. Even then. The top couple teams could probably start literally days later, like half a week later, and that would still not happen. what's the tier breakdown? Like it's near impossible to be Liquid and Echo and then kind of Method, so it's like 4 to 6 or like 4 to 15 is a toss-up. Yeah, I understand it's hard to see from like a casual fan POV because you can't actually know like ranks 1 through 15, for example, like how much people are preparing and doing, right? Like outside of Liquid, Echo, and Method, as far as I know, this could be wrong, like no one else is even doing the characters and the time. Maybe there's a Chinese guild I'm unaware of. But like you literally have no chance if you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, you can't do that. Seems like Method is just getting closer every season. Don't think they can win yet, but they might snipe a second. Yeah, maybe, man. You never know. Some tiers, they seem like they're closer. Some like they're farther. You know, like, I mean, like, one day they'll get second or win, or maybe they won't. I don't know. If you can snipe a second, I think you can win based on last season. Yeah, like last season, that would definitely have been true. But like in other seasons, not. Like I feel like getting second or third in like Ansurek tier, I don't think would have really been like, oh, you can win because like we were so far ahead in that raid. But like, yeah, I mean, if you got second last year, certainly, I mean, if you watched last race and you saw Echo who got second and didn't think that they could have won that race, I don't even know what anyone could tell you to change your mind, because like that's literally as close you could ever get to winning without winning. Preach says Method can't win because they can't do their own strategies. How much of this is true? I don't know. So the logic behind that is the top teams, like Echo and us, are frequently put in positions where we have to... Like, every guild in testing gets to come up with their own stuff, but, like, that's just totally different than, like, doing that on an end boss. Like, when you're on an end boss and you're in the lead and you have to, like, outpace other guilds having more efficient time than you because they're just doing what you're doing, it's pretty challenging. You have to do it. But I don't know, like, they've played a lot of WoW. I could... If they had the players good enough to... Like, they just had better player skill than the other guilds, I could see them getting in a position where they're ahead and then doing really well, right? Like, the logic makes sense. It's like, okay, the people who are running Liquid and Echo have been in a position where they've had to make their own strats and succeed and have done that with a track record of success for many years, and Method just has not, right? So it's like, okay, how can they even win? Because like they're not even getting the experience, because the best case scenario is like they get into a raid and they get to a boss and they're forced to do what we're already doing. But there's been some times in the last few years where they've like kind of tried to do stuff different, even when playing from behind, and they've had good bosses and bad bosses. So I don't know. I think that narrative's probably overplayed a little bit. I think that made maybe a little bit more sense a few years ago, but I don't think that's necessarily what's holding Method back now. Like, I'm firmly of the opinion that player skill is what wins these races. Like, it's like... I think maybe there's been certain tiers, like maybe when we 21st manned for the first time, or maybe, like, when people were still getting a lot better at weak auras, you could have, like, a tech gap or, like, a raid leader gap. But now all that stuff is so... There's so many smart people in these guilds. It's really hard to outplay another guild purely with that stuff. I really feel like the teams that are winning is just majorly dominated by player skill, because like WoW PvE skill is really, really hard. It's really hard to find people that are able to play at this level. There's just such massive skill gaps that like if you're just the team that has more consistent good players, you're just going to do things in less time, you know? Like experience matters for that, but just pure player skill I think is like really important. I think if you were to look over the last 10 years of WoW Race to World First, the team with the best players has won probably every race. So if they can figure that out, then they can win. No, I wonder if my food's here. What's so hard to PvE? Don't get hit by shit and press some buttons to do damage. It is literally just don't get hit by shit and press some buttons to do damage, but you'd be surprised how hard it is to do that as good as you can possibly do it. You know, you go hit a dummy with nothing happening, you can probably do pretty well. As soon as you're doing a fight that's like the hardest shit of all time, it's actually a lot harder to do that, and your expectation is that you're doing both all the time at the maximum level, which sounds like, oh yeah, well maybe that'd be easy, but you'd be surprised how few people in this game can actually do that, especially on multiple classes. How do top tier players improve in PvE apart from playing a shit ton of WoW? That's pretty much it. I think it's actually kind of hard to improve in PvE. Like, the best thing you can do is Mythic Plus, but that's like such an... No matter what you're doing, that's such an insanely lower level than like Race to World First Week 1. There's nothing you can do to simulate that. We've actually spent a lot of time trying to do that. You can't. Like, you can't really simulate it. Like, Mythic Week 1 with that eye level on a boss that's hard enough, there's nothing in the game you can do frequently to, like, practice for that, right? You just have to play a ton of the game. Best you can do. It's always funny to me when people insist that there's a secret formula to improving in most games that doesn't include just playing a shit ton of them. I mean, there's definitely stuff you can do. Like, I think VOD review is insanely valuable. And then in a guild like this, you could have someone VOD review with you that can, like, help you learn and, like, fix some things about your game. But, like, there's definitely more to it than that. But, yeah, I mean, maybe the best way to say it is, like, when getting better at a game, like, I don't know, I'm just going to make it up. Like, probably 80% of it is just playing it a lot. And then 20% of it is, like, your mindset and your effort outside of playing to get better. Like, mindset's huge, right? Like, I think the most obvious example of this in games is, like, if you're an ego lord and every time something happens, it's someone else's fault, like, you are so hard griefing your ability to get better because, like, you can't learn from something if you never think anything you did was wrong, right? So, like, mentality, I think, matters for sure. But, yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, playing a lot of games, yeah. You could probably apply that to, like, basically everything. Right? Like, getting good at things is just doing it a lot. I'm repeating myself, but I saw a documentary about you today that was pretty cool with what you did with Dimensius. Well, my burrito's here. What did I do with Dimensius? You mean, like, kill it? There's a documentary about me? Or us? Shit. From a French YouTuber combo. Huh? The greatest achievements in World of Warcraft history.
You're probably familiar with this World of Warcraft.
But it's about us? It's AI? Let's see.
The one that makes you exterminate generations of wild boars, become an expert in FedEx quests, and
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not his original voice, but that kind of makes sense because I mean, if it's a French YouTuber, I imagine they feel like their video might be hard to listen to with them speaking their second language, so maybe you would like just translate it and do some kind of clanker voice. He uses his own voice for the French version. Oh, so it's literally that. That makes sense. I feel like that's pretty fair beans, right? Because, like, there's literally no shot I would watch a French version of that, right? You think it's YouTube auto-translate? Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll watch that someday, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of distracting. Max, how'd you make it so dark in the city? Inky Black Potion, which does look pretty sick. I will say it's not, like, amazing because, like, not every, like, peak of these buildings is equally lit up, but, like, the street lamps and stuff just looks, like, really legit. I mean, it definitely looks cool. I mean, but it looks cool, without it, too, right? It bricks the void portal? Wait, what? You can't use the void portal with Inky Black? Or, like, it's hard to see it? You just mean visually. I mean, looks fine. I see. You mean this one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty huge diff, actually. Actually, I bet if you got close to it, maybe it would look cool. You gotta say something about Inky Black potions when the fair isn't going. I have like 10k ready to sell whenever a streamer makes them popular. I mean, all you have to do is wait for a raid boss where it's great. Like every like expansion or so, there's like one raid boss that is made significantly easier by using Inky Black potion. I think maybe the best one last expansion was Nexus King, but even then, most people didn't actually use it. Like it wasn't as good as you would assume. But every now and then there's a fight where it's like required. It's like so good. Can you tell us what you put in your burrito so I can try it too? Yeah, I mean, okay. It kind of depends, but the one I got today was white rice, no beans, but extra rice to make up for it. Chicken al pastor, hot salsa, a little bit of cheese, like light cheese, and guac. Max, what's the worst Race to World first I got a poop moment where a boss is about to die? That doesn't happen to me in the race. I mean, I know it happened with THD. That was like a bit. But I like barely eat during the race. It's actually kind of a problem. I'm just like basically permanently stressed out from everything I'm doing. So I like don't do that a lot. So never really happens to me. I lose like 10 to 15 pounds every race. that's not healthy. Yeah, no, for sure. You're exactly right. But it's also true. Max, have you done the chat raid comp prediction yet? Ooh, no. Probably do that tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream too much longer today because I'm going to be busy tonight and my girlfriend gets home soon. The opposite happens to me. When I'm stressed, I want to eat and I have a really strict diet or I gain 10 pounds in a week. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, when I'm like really anxious, I like cannot, I have zero appetite. But it's not really anxiousness during the race. I mean, it was like the entire last day, bro. I don't know how much food I ate during the last day of Dimensius, but it was fucking comical if anyone could figure that out. It must have been like almost nothing. But, like, I don't know. During a normal day, it's just, like, you're so busy. You, like, don't have any time. Like, I feel like everyone in my guild goes and gets food, and I feel like every minute I spend not thinking about the current fight we're doing is inefficient, and I could be coming up with something. And that's not really how that works. Like, you need to take breaks for your brain to, like, not be cooked as fuck and all that stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like I have to be doing something. Max, I mailed you some gear on your monk so you don't need to farm rares anymore. What? Don't, why? Okay, why? I mean, W, but also why? Like, all the BOEs are, like, hella expensive. Guys, do not send me fucking upgrades. No, not BOEs, just gear I got. Oh, from, like, the rares. I see. Let me see. Yeah, bro, I'm about to freak out if you guys are buying those, like, 200k BOEs that are, like, not even good. Let's see. What'd you send me? I don't have any. Oh, is it, like, have to wait an hour, probably? Man, I still can't believe they did this. The whole, like, the time ticks down when you're offline, but they made it 4 hours. That made our splits so much less efficient because you have to, like, trade every 4 hours. What we were doing before they made this change was we were holding items until literally all of our splits were done and then assigning gear, which obviously lets you be infinitely more efficient. And then they made this change specifically for the race. But it didn't change any of the splits we were doing. It just made them less efficient and more annoying. And to the effect of, I don't think, positively affecting anyone else. So interesting. Max used to have 20k watching you on launch. What's going on? Actually, the last two expansions, so this expansion and last expansion, the overall viewership has been significantly lower because you split the hype between the official release and the early access. Like, for example, I imagine I'll still have the same viewers I normally get, like, during Heroic Week and during, like, Mythic Week and stuff. But also, I mean, I've definitely dropped viewers a little bit for one main reason. I don't, like, really stream. Like, going into the War Within, going into Dragonflight, I was streaming like literally every day for like a long time. That develops really consistent viewership. I've been streaming like on average maybe 2 to 3 days a week, on average 2 to 3 hours a stream, just massively less for the last like year or two, which naturally viewers want to watch Twitch. They're just going to watch someone else. So I feel like that also affects that a fair bit. I'm pretty happy with it though. I'm not like not stressed about it at all. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Like being able to take time off, like a completely absurd, unreasonable time off, and still maintain good viewership is like really, really good. Like that's the fear of like the 2015 Twitch streamer, right? Like you would just be terrified of going on vacation or taking a break because all your fucking career is gone. Like it's actually pretty freeing to do that and knowing that that's not true. It's honestly weird how the idea of launch day hype is completely gone now for expansions. Yep, it's completely self-inflicted by Blizzard too. I'm sure the decision they've made is that the extra money they make from people buying the early access outweighs it. But yeah, they've completely griefed any hype around their expansion by doing that. Early access shouldn't exist in an MMO. Oh yeah, it sucks. Yeah, the one positive is it is going to help with server issues for sure. Like, by splitting the player base at all by a few days, it's just definitely going to make it less likely that servers explode. I like some server problems, though. Server problems are like a comfortable sign of a alive game. Like, name me an MMO type game that's launched with literally no server issues ever. Like, that game sucks. You know what I'm saying? That game fucking sucks ass. Any good game has, like, dog shit servers when it comes out. This is just a rite of passage. Certainly not Final Fantasy 14. Bro, Final Fantasy is a good game. That game had the worst launch I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure the Endwalker launch was worse than any launch that WoW's ever had, including WoD. Like, I don't know if you guys played New World. Like, that one kind of sucked, but you had to sit in a queue. Bro, sitting in a queue for a long time, at least in New World, when that shit popped, it was going to pop. In Endwalker, you had to... You sat in a queue, but you couldn't just go AFK. You had to babysit the whole queue if you were on, like, a relatively populated server. These queues were, like, 6 or 7 hours, and if you left your computer and it, like, error messaged and you did not re-enter the queue in 5 minutes, you lost your spot. It's insanely bad. Like, a 6 or 7 hour queue is bad, but a 7-hour queue where you have to be at your computer the entire time is like 10 times worse. And it was like that for like a week. Lost Ark also had 8-hour queues at the start with the occasional disconnect. Bro, Lost Ark... I feel like release Lost Ark was just so special, you know? Like the global release of Lost Ark. That shit was a time to be alive. Like fucking island blasting. That was good shit. I feel like they did that perfectly. Like, it always sucks whenever you're playing a version of the game that's, like, behind a different region, like Korea in that game, for example. But, like, they just did it so perfectly where they tried to fit, like, multiple expansions of content into, like, a launch period, like, with all the island catch-up and stuff. Like, that was just so well done. Just complete banger for, like, a month. And they banned me for no reason. They ended up unbanning me, but only after I had stopped playing. That was such a bummer. I literally got Tripwire banned for someone trading me gold. And then I was like, I didn't buy gold. And they were like, yeah, okay, sure, buddy. And then like during the race right after that, the Sepulchre race, they were like, we reviewed it and it turns out you didn't buy gold. We're unbanning your account. But only after I had already made a new one. So it was so fucked. That actually was like the main reason I stopped playing that game. Imagine banning one of your streamers that promotes your game for free. Yeah, and well, not for free. They also paid me. They paid me a ton of money to promote that game. Like over the course of like a couple weeks, it was like 6 figures. It was a lot of money. And then after that was over, they just banned me. Like for something I didn't do. Fucking wild. Holy, yeah, bro, that's Amazon money. Bro, Amazon, if there's an Amazon published game, I will fucking do anything to get some kind of sponsor deal. Their money hits different. That's why I was really sad I missed the, like, New World deals. Like, right when New World came out, it was... When did New World come out? Original release date. New World came out September 28th, 2021. That would have been... sometime in Dragonflight, right? That sounds like end of Shadowlands, beginning of Dragonflight timeline. All I remember is it came out like right before Raid Tier. So I wasn't able to like do any of it. I had to decline all those offers and I felt really bad. Because they got people on those real good deals, too. They were like, they weren't just like, play the game for 2 hours. The way that Amazon did those deals back then is they were like, bro, make sure you play this much over 2 weeks. And it was like, of a game you were already going to play anyway. So it was just like, fucking crazy free money. And it was like, and we're going to do these like, creator things. Like, your team against this team. I know those deals were fucking huge. How many millions? Oh, I wish. To get paid $1 million for like one game, that's only happened. Actually, I don't know if that's happened. I'm sure it has. Maybe, like maybe when Ninja was at his peak, or maybe Shroud. Oh yeah, maybe gambling. Yeah, maybe like the slots streamers. But like playing a game, 1 million for an offer. I think the only thing that makes sense for that is maybe Peak Ninja. Because like I know like Kai Cenat and stuff has like blown up bigger, but like he's much less gaming focused. I know like a lot of like we're talking a sponsored stream for a game. I think Peak Ninja is about as high as that would have got. Yeah, like I know Ninja made a lot for going to like Mixer, for example. Was that the name of that platform? Ninja and Shroud made a lot. But like that's not playing a game. I mean like literally a sponsored stream to play a game. Yeah, that Mixer shit is crazy. I've been to Shroud's house. That thing is fucking crazy. Actually crazy. Literally told him his house was crazy, and he said, thanks, Mixer. Not even making that up. Did you see Shroud's Fallout commercial? Yep. Messaged him as soon as I saw it. It's my goat. What does he have that made you say crazy house? He has a crazy house. Like the first time I got a tour of it. I think Peanut gets a crazy amount of money for sponsors now. Yeah, that guy's blown up huge. I like the current deals for games for sure. Peanut is gonna get the most. That guy is in his era. I have still yet to watch the Peanut. Yeah, I think it's like gonna not be everyone's taste, but he's definitely very funny, has good comedic timing. The whole Peanut VTube avatar just looks extremely hilarious. It definitely, like, if he was not a Peanut, it would be significantly less funny. Like, that's for sure. The Peanut thing works really well. The one thing I can't get is, like, if you watch a clip of him, it shows him looking off to the side, and he has his mouth open, like, all the time, which looks funny, but I'm like, bro, that's crazy commitment, because I'm like, dude, if I'm playing a game, not, like, right now when I'm playing WoW, I'm looking straight forward. He's, like, gaming like this, and then he looks at his camera when he's excited, and when he's looking at his other monitor, his mouth is, like, straight open, which again looks fucking hilarious, which is why it's like it adds to the content, but like that's a crazy commit to slam that, because I feel like that would get so old. I wonder if he mirrored his monitor. Maybe, but like I know VTube stuff is like pretty advanced and it like mirrors your movement, and clearly his Peanut is like his neck is turned. So maybe there's some technology there, but I mean, the smart thing to do would be to make it look like his head is turned and then it actually not be, because, you know, you're like gaming for a long time every day. That would be really bad for you. Says all the stuff about how them going to 20 isn't worth it, then has them go to 20. When did I say going to 20 wasn't worth it? But yeah, I mean, we had our players go to 20, but we also cut out a lot of their stuff. So our players are actually doing less now than what they were planning on doing. Like, I think a lot of viewers just look at it as like, oh, you went from 16 to 20 characters. You are like asking more of them. The time they're going to have to spend playing the game next week went down dramatically by doing that. At what point in the process do players usually know which character is the one? Okay, that's the weirdest thing about being in Erased World First Guild, actually. It is so weird. So, when you are doing splits, you basically just do 1,000,000 splits, and then after the split is over, you meet to trade for gear. Like, all the geniuses have looked at all the gear that's dropped and determined who the run should go to. So basically, you just do, like, 15 heroic splits over the course of like 3 days, and then just randomly after one of the runs, you're gonna open a trade window and it's just gonna trade you fucking 15 pieces of gear, and it's like, oh, I guess this is my main. That's how you find out. You have no idea. You literally have no idea until a trade window opens and you just get every piece of gear in the world. It's one of the weird things about the race, because you don't really develop any like strong identity with your main. It doesn't, because you have no way to know. Wait, is it like nighttime in Silvermoon now? It just looked like it went night. Oh, is it because I flew into that one zone? I thought there was a time limit to trade gear. There is. Here's what we did last race. Let me see. Let me type it out. So you would do 4 simultaneous 30-man normals with all of your raiders in your guild. So there would be 30 players split over 4 runs. So like roughly like 7 to 8 players per normal. Those 4 runs complete, and then you take the best helpers from each of those normals, and then you now combine to do 2 heroics. So the 15 to 16 people from these 2 normals go into 1 heroic, and then the same into the other. And then now you just keep the best helpers from both your normals, and if you have to replace anyone, you do. And then you do those 2 heroics, and then after that's over, you start doing this again. And then it's right around here, like encompasses the entire 4-hour thing. And then now that's given us our people enough time to like determine who should have got the run from this. And then you log over and back onto those characters, which you've like left in the raid. So you all log in next to each other. And then basically the geniuses just figure out who the run should go to. They post a loot string. We use some tech for that. They open a trade window, and then if you're supposed to get gear, it just automatically throws the gear into the trade window. You trade it, and then that happens all in a 4-hour period. And then you go back to this, and then you start your 2 heroics, and then you do that all again. Except in previous raids, we've done more. We've done like 6 normals at a time and then like 3 heroics. It depends on like how hard the raid is. Specifically in this raid, I don't think we're going to do shit like that because beginning of expansion raids are very hard because if you try to do it on day 1, everyone has just absolutely dog shit gear. Like nothing, right? You're wearing like fucking gear from rares and like mythic zeros. As opposed to like a previous season where like a lot of the gear is still relevant from the previous raid if you've like raided Mythic. So usually your day 1 splits are going to be absolutely horrific. It's like day 2 and day 3 you start getting good people because like now they've got gear from Delves and they've just been in the season now and there's eye levels way higher. I don't get it with how people trade the gear if it's higher eye level than what they're wearing. It's not personal loot anymore. You can trade everything. That hasn't been a thing in multiple expansions. What's going to be the eye level requirement for the normal split helpers? I have no idea. As much as we can get, usually. I don't think we've ever had an official eye level requirement. It's pretty simple. We just recruit the best and highest eye level helpers we can get. Also, our players have like a... like when you're running our raids with our players, like if you're doing like absolutely no damage, they can like do a slash command targeting your character and it will like not prefer you for runs in the future. So like if you're just, and this is not used often, but like if you're running it down mid and normal, the next time you sign up for like a heroic, it will show that you have like a scarlet letter of being not great. And then the opposite of that is also true. Anytime you're doing really, really well in our splits, it puts something next to your character where you're a banger, and then you will like when you sign up in the group finder in like pre-made groups, it'll have like a little thing next to your name that shows that you're like a good helper. It's actually that system, since we've implemented it, has improved the quality of our splits by an absolute shitload. It's so good. Are you worried about the helper issue without having weak cores anymore, or do you have tech? We have tech. I find it extremely endearing that people send their lockouts on helping out a Race World first team. Yeah, it is really cool. We also pay them a lot of gold. People who do a lot of these runs make millions and millions of gold. So they're doing it for a return, and you fill your vault slots out. But yeah, no, it is very helpful. We are I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure here's the reality, because we used to do this actually in Eternal Palace. We had no way to pay people. If we were to just not offer gold, I do believe we would fill almost all of our runs, if not all of them, just from people trying to help, which is fucking legit. Like, that's so cool. But obviously we do compensate them for their time with gold and their lockouts. But yeah, it's very, very cool. I think it's mega unique to be able to help out a high-level thing you root for. Like, obviously, no avenue for that in traditional sports. Yeah, exactly. Max, thoughts on Silvermoon? I think visually it might be the best city they've done ever. Yeah, I'm pretty much there with it. I'm going to hold off a little bit because, and keep in mind, my opinion on how a city looks is surprisingly more relevant than most things, like opinions I have that are not like Race World First related, because I actually fly around cities and yap on stream all the time. So like I actually do really care about that. But I'm going to give it some time. I notice I have like recency bias when rating cities. Like, I've actually really liked a lot of cities in the past really early that I actually thought were, by the end of the expansion, I was not a huge fan. But at least in terms of like right now, including recency bias, I also would agree that it's like extremely, extremely cool. At least in terms of like viewability, I'm not quite sure how like practical it is yet, like the ability to find things. But I've also been I care about that less than other people. Like, I know like in Battle of Dazar'alor, or BFA, Battle for Azeroth, like people were like, dude, Borealis is so good, because it's just like everything's right next to each other, which is true. If you just cared about the practicality of the city, Borealis was really, really nice for that. But like, I thought Borealis had no flavor. It had like no sauce. It was just like it was just a place. And I thought like the Dazar'alor city was like extremely unique and really fucking cool. Like visually. So I like heavily preferred the Pyramid personally, but like it was really hard to find things and everything was super spread out. So like it kind of depends on what you want out of a city, but you know, that's just an example to show you how I view it a little bit differently. Oribos, best city ever. See, I think Oribos might be the like lowest rated capital city by chat if you were to poll people. I think people hate Oribos. It's like a fucking airport. All right. I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend a little bit. I have some other stuff I have to do tonight, so I'm gonna head out early. Thanks for watching, my dudes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Fuck it. Streaming every day in this expansion so far. I'm on a fucking streak. Oh my god, they're excited. Yeah, we're yelling. Reptar, aroo. Reptar. Aroo. Oh, he's tired. He's not doing it. Dude, do you guys have dogs that are talkers? Reptar fucking talks. Like, he has something to say at all times. He's like a husky level, like, howls and just talks. I have no way other to say it than he talks. He just, like, makes noises all the time. He's a yapper, bro. Yeah, maybe. Learn from me.